Finally, Gran Turismo 7 are adding actual up-to-date race cars. Here we are in the Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo car. This is a bang up-to-date GT3 car. We love to see it. Look, let's be honest. We know that GT3 is where it's at with sports car racing at the moment. And great to see from Gran Turismo 7. They just added the Audi RS DTM car. And now we've got another Evo car to sort of partner the Audi R8 Evo they've got to launch. Before we get into the handling here, and I've got some interesting first thoughts, I want to say a big thank you to GTM Mega for sponsoring this video. GTM Mega make incredible sim racing rigs like the GTM Mega Prime that I'm using right now is absolutely rock solid. I've used the thing for over a year. It does not budge. My microphone is connected to it. My camera is connected to it. The monitors are connected to it. It can handle anything. They also make, if you want something a little bit cheaper, they make the GTM Mega Prime Lite. So go check out gtmmega.com. Use the code KIRETH5 at checkout and you will get yourself 5% off. Definitely go check them out if you're looking for a rig in particular. Now we're here at the Nürburgring GP circuit. Normally when I do these sort of reviews, I do them at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. But I thought for a GT3 car, the GP circuit's way better. I have to say, have you noticed that the car out of the showroom looks like it's very stiff? If you have a look, it doesn't look very compliant going into the corners. Can you see there? And I think that's going to be contributing to some entry understeer. The other thing is when you get on the power in this thing, it absolutely wants to bring the rear wheels round. So it's going to be a very fun car to drive when it's dialed in. How it's going to be under bop conditions, I don't know. It's something that people don't really talk about a lot in Gran Turismo 7. But if you go somewhere like iRacing, you know, people... Oh, we cut that one. People really hate the fixed setups, the default setups. Thinking particularly the Ferrari 488 GT3 fixed setup is like universally hated pretty much. But in Gran Turismo 7, we never really think about it. We do so much bop racing online that we just drive the cars as they've been set up under bop, and some of them are not very well set up, and I feel like this car could be set up a lot nicer. So let us know in the comments if you are a tuner and you have some ideas. We also have a dedicated section in our Discord, by the way. Almost 3,000 sim racers in our Discord, which is insane, so it is really the best place to ask your sim racing questions and get that advice. We're P10 here, it's only a 2-lap sprint. Let's see if we can get past the Subaru. Oh, big moments there, huge moments. Let's go to the cockpit camera. And that just feels so authentic, but definitely this is understeering quite a bit. I would like a little bit more compliance in the corner, but look, it's not going to be a Ferrari 488 GT3, is it? Or a Porsche through the corners. Just running out of road there. Oh, and there's the M6. This is a battle really, isn't it? The M6 versus the AMG. It's quite stable though. It's quite a stable car because it's quite understeer on the way in. So maybe if you can sort the exit phase with some stuff on the diff. We'll see here for the right-hander. Because of course there's no real aerodynamic downforce generated by the Wang at those low speeds. We'll see if we can do something with the Dodge Viper here up ahead. But I have to say, this is a very stable... Seems to be understeery on this setup, but I think generally it's going to be quite a stable car. So maybe a really good beginner car. I mean, look at that. I'm sure you can drive this thing with actual sort of minimal drama. You just got to be very disciplined with your lines. Almost drive like an FF in a way. Very sort of deliberate. So there we go. First impressions with the AMG GT3. I think I want to set up this car nicely. I want it just to be a little bit compliant and rolling into the corners, and also just understand on the way out. Like I said, I think this car in real life has really good traction control. Like, it's notable for how good the TC is. TC in Gran Turismo 7 is a little bit more simplified, but I feel like this could be a car that could benefit quite a lot from TC1, and it might actually become my favourite car to use when I'm doing tutoring and when I'm doing coaching for people to get faster. We will see. But there we go. First impressions of the AMG GT3 Evo car in Gran Turismo 7. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.